I'm Haru.
I'm Mia.
Today we are going to talk about the topic of blobfish.
Psychrolutes marcidus, aka blobfish, which is considered as one of the ugliest animals ever discovered. Its appearance is hard to fathom by description alone, but it almost looks as if someone made a gelatin mold of an old man's head and left it out in the sun where it slowly starts to melt. While some find the blobfish hideous, there are those who think it's so ugly that it's cute. Either way, it's gotten a lot of attention for its appearance. So let's take a closer look at this marine creature. The blobfish is a blobular fish that lives off the coast of Tasmania and mainland Australia at depths of up to 2,500 feet. At these depths, the water pressure is quite extreme. Fortunately for the blobfish, it is made a jelly-like substance that is less dense than water, which allows it to float rather comfortably just above the ocean floor. The drawback is that the blobfish hardly has a muscle in its body, and without muscle, the blobfish is worthless at hunting for food. Instead, it simply sits around and waits for the food to flow into its mouth. Many fish have something called a swim bladder, sacs of air in their body that help them move around and stay buoyant. When you take fish with swim bladders out of their natural habitat, that air sac may expand when they rise. Because of the expansion of their air sac, there is a risk that their inside will be pushed out through their mouth, thereby killing them. The blobfish doesn't have a swim bladder, so its stomach got to stay inside its body. But that doesn't mean it's holding up well in the atmosphere. The blobfish doesn't really have a skeleton, and it doesn't really have any muscle. So up here, it's saggy and droopy. But without this particular makeup, down at depths, it had been dead. Remember that gelatinous type appearance we mentioned? The blobfish only looks that way above water, as it is brought out to the surface, caught in fishermen's trolling nets. The pressure of the water decreases, and the blobfish begins to lose its shape. That deep under the water, the blobfish is safe from predator, at least as far as we know. Most of the threat to their population comes from humans. The blobfish is currently facing extinction due to the fishing trawler, which drag along the seafloor and catch way more stuff than they actually need to catch. And although many of them die as a result of the trolling net, we don't eat them. That's partly due to the texture of the fish as its surface, but also because blobfish doesn't have much flavor. Because they live so deep in the water, we haven't been able to learn too much about them. Their lifespan and reproductive habits are unknown to us, although we don't know much about their current numbers. Some scientists worry about that they are in danger of extinction. All we know is that the biggest threat to blobfish is humans. We should not eat deep-sea fish for our own desire, so that the deep-sea fish are free from the danger of being caught, and the blobfish can also survive well. Our report is over. Thanks for your listening.